On the behalf of business organization, Mr. Syed Mohazri Hazari, Deputy Head of the Ecology and Environment Department, DHI Water and Environment. Please give the floor to business and industry. Microphone 304.
Thank you, Mr. Co-Chair. I am making this statement on behalf of the Business for Nature Coalition. This is the final sprint to adopt a framework that will set us on track to reverse nature loss by 2030 and create a nature-positive economy. We are not saying it will be easy. We do not have all the answers, but we know what we must do. The science is clear. We need to act now. We need to act together. If we let the complexity of the challenge weaken the ambition, we will have failed. Let us learn from the climate agenda. We cannot afford to waste another 10 years because we do not have all the answers about baselines or definitions today. Delaying action will only make it more likely we reach irreversible tipping points. This will affect us and future generations. It will put people's livelihoods under even more pressure. Hundreds of companies are already taking voluntary action, but it is not enough. We need to urgently scale and speed up actions. Representing the leading business voice here today, we call on new parties to adopt mandatory requirements for businesses and financial institutions to assess and disclose their impacts and dependencies on nature in Target 15. In recent consultation conducted by Business for Nature, more than 90% of the business, including multinationals and SMEs, said such mandatory disclosure requirements were needed. This is the fastest way to level the playing field and create fair competition so that environmental performance is recognized, valued, and accounted for in the same way as financial performance. We call on new parties to transform the rules of the economic game by reforming, redirecting, or eliminating subsidies harmful to biodiversity and to increase positive incentives. Finally, we call on you to adopt a global goal for nature, a clear mission for everyone to align on, a mission to halt and reverse biodiversity loss by 2030 to reach a nature-positive world. Together, these asks will send a powerful signal to business. Leading businesses stand ready to support the implementation of the framework, but we cannot rely on voluntary actions alone anymore. It is time you compel businesses to act. Thank you, Mr. Co-Chair.
Thank you.